The camera flashes erupted even before I set foot on the grass. Warm fairy lights twinkled throughout the country club garden. Champagne glasses tinkled gently, and my father stood at the heart of it all, like a monarch overlooking his domain. Behind him, a massive banner proclaimed, Harrington Restaurants. 40 years of family achievement. Family. That single word nearly made me chuckle. I straightened the cuffs of my dark blue blazer and observed the waitstaff weaving through the guests, balancing trays of lavish starters. Investors, city officials, restaurant reviewers, every prominent figure in Chicago appeared to be present. This evening was more than just a milestone party for my father's restaurant empire. It marked the final night before a huge $4.1 million expansion funding deal would be finalized. The agreement would nearly double the company's outlets across the Midwest. And I was the one who had created the entire pitch that had won over the investors. Yet no one here was aware of that fact. In my father's universe, recognition moved in only one direction. Straight toward Carol's kids, I turned as my younger half-brother Tyler approached me with his usual slick grin. Dad wants the whole immediate family up by the stage, he said. Immediate family. I pushed down the annoyance building inside me. Nice to know I still count. Tyler let out an uneasy laugh. You know what he's like this evening, just don't cause any trouble. I gazed past him toward the stage, where Carol, my stepmother, was fixing her green gown and bossing the photographers around like a film director. Her children, Tyler and Vanessa, stood proudly next to Dad. The ideal family picture, the flawless public image, and me. I had devoted 10 years to rescuing Harrington Restaurants from collapse after Dad's failed expansion back in 2018. I had overhauled operations, updated stock systems, renegotiated vendor deals, and developed the investor plan now drawing in millions. Still, every magazine profile highlighted Tyler as the company's future. Tyler, who had once mixed up gross revenue and net profit in a board meeting. Emma darling. Carol gestured toward me with artificial affection. There you are. We're taking family pictures before the talks begin. I walked over unhurriedly. The photographers promptly started positioning everyone. Pack in tighter. Mr. Harrington, put your arm around Carol. Vanessa, lift your chin. I moved beside my father. Right before the first flash, Dad leaned in without meeting my eyes. Not you, I blinked. Excuse me. His smile stayed locked in place for the cameras. Leave the family photos out tonight. Carol prefers only her children in the key images. The statement struck deeper than I had anticipated, not because it was unexpected, but because some foolish part of me had still hoped he would eventually quit treating me like a reminder from his first marriage. One photographer hesitated politely. Should we pause? Dad exhaled impatiently. Emma is not included in these. A hush fell over the group. Vanessa suddenly focused intently on her phone. Tyler appeared uncomfortable. Carol fiddled with her bracelet and stayed quiet. I stared at my father. At 70, Richard Harrington still carried himself like a commanding figure. Sharp tuxedo, silver hair, magnetic smile. I can't tell all in the short story for the full story link below.